Hello, New Millennium. This is the fifth grade team. I am Miss Clapp, and I'm going to start us off. We are going to talk today about our rhino trait O, which is overcome, as you know. We're going to talk about how we all overcame some pretty difficult things in our life and did it with a growth mindset. So, one thing that I always had a really hard time with when I was younger is speaking in front of people. I hated it. And I don't use that word very much, but I really, really, really didn't like it. And I had to use a growth mindset and think, I can't maybe public speak yet, but when you say that yet, that means there's always a possibility. When I got older, I started doing plays and musicals, and I was in choir and dance, and now I'm a teacher and I speak publicly every day for you guys. So that is something that I learned to overcome in my life. And now we're going to hear from Miss Roberg.
Everybody, I'm Miss Rosenberg and I teach fifth grade math. And one thing that I have overcome is when I was younger, I wasn't really good at math. I didn't really pass any of my tests. It was a struggle for me. And I also really did not enjoy it. And the older that I got, the more connections I started to make with math. And now I'm a teacher and I teach fifth grade math. So just pushing myself and having that growth mindset that I can do this, even though I've failed many times, has definitely helped me overcome and who I am today. So now we're going to go ahead and hear.
Hi, I'm Miss Winslow. I teach fifth grade ELA. Something that I had to overcome in my life is when I was younger, I moved around a lot and was adopted and went from school to school. So I missed a lot of school and had to make up a lot of work. So having a growth mindset of keep trying. And I became one of the first people in my family to go to college. And now I'm in grad school and working on my master's degree. So you always just have to keep trying and overcome the obstacles that you are presented with. The next person that's going to go is Mr. Mong.
Hello, nói chung linh thuật tù. Để nói cũng đây hôm nông lưu sẽ mong sông. Cú ya tụ yên ở hông chí nó. Tụ yên cú tất cả mua thầu cú chính yêu cú tất cả mua thầu mong á. Để khi ta xin cú cái cờ nó chơi cú chỉ lý tâm gì á. Để xin cú chỉ tâm mua á. So hello, my name is Mr. Mong. I work for the fifth grade team as an EA. When I was younger, I was very shy to speak Mong, but as I learned it, I grew more confidence. And so I'm challenging you all to do the same and overcome. The next person is going to be Chimane.
Hey guys, this is Mr. Chimane. I am a SPED EA for the fifth grade. So one thing I overcame was when I was in college, I sort of lost like motivation after like halfway through. So then what I did was to find my motivation was that I think about my family and I think about my mom and my dad. Like I could say that I'm very like, I could relate myself to the Hmong community and the Hmong parents and the Hmong kids too. I'm not the smartest. My vocabulary is not the best, but what I overcame was that whenever I struggled or whenever I don't have motivation in school, I always think of my mom and dad. They don't have good jobs. They work company jobs like $10, $11, $12 an hour. But they were able to raise a family of 8. And they did what they can to help each and every one of us to have a good career. So every time I've made a bad grade, I always think of my mom and my dad, how hard they work just to inspire us and just to tell us that we can do it as everybody else, just that we are at a disadvantage in some ways, but then we do have the mind and the soul to overcome obstacles too. So that's my motivation and the obstacles that I overcame for me to graduate in college. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you guys for listening to the ways that the fifth grade team has really overcame and used the growth mindset. And just remember that if you're ever thinking, I can't do this, just add a yet to it because you maybe can't do it yet. You will be able to. Have a good day, guys.